So guys, I bought a MacBook Pro, M2 MacBook Pro about 7 months ago. I know the M3 is out, and why am I not reviewing the M3? Yeah, I can't afford another one, and I'm not Marcus Brownlee reviewing the tech every kind of week. But I wanted to do this video because it really has changed the game for me in terms of my workflow, my creative workflow in producing YouTube videos. So my previous MacBook was about 10 years old, so it was an Intel based MacBook, and I started off actually using that to edit my videos on Final Cut Pro, and it was slow and clunky, and when it came to exporting video, the fans would whir up straight away, and it would take about 1 hour to export a video. Sometimes then it would crash. It just really wasn't fitting the bill, and then the space was running out. So I made the jump. I spent about £2,000 on an M2 MacBook Pro, and it's been absolutely amazing. I can't believe how blazing fast it is. And I'm throwing something, Final Cut Pro, and using so many different layers within that editing frame, but it does it like a beast. It's such a powerful machine, and the Apple Silicon chips really come into their own.
Damn. That is good.
I've been using it for, as mentioned, 7 months, and I think I've blasted out about 35 videos, something like that. When I'm exporting it, it's taking like minutes. Sometimes, the longer ones, if it's like an hour plus, then it's perhaps like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. There's some podcast episodes that I've done and then I've edited on the MacBook Pro M2, and it's done so well. So I'm so happy with the purchase. It's probably one of my purchases over the decade. I would run through some of the tech specs, but I think Marcus Brownlee would do a lot better job. So go search for Marcus Brownlee's M2 MacBook Pro. And the MacBooks are so good for creative activities. So if you're using like Photoshop, DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut Pro, I think they're just built for creative work, and as not as clunky I find as Windows. I've been using Windows longer, and I use Windows like every day for work, but when it comes to my creative stuff, hands down, you can't beat a MacBook Pro. And the MacBook Pro, it's really lightweight as well. So I've got the 14-inch one, and again, I can't believe this much power is built into such a tiny device. The connectivity was one thing that was a surprise, but I guess I'm a bit behind the times. It hasn't got any USB slots, which was a bit of a shock initially. So I'm using like a dongle, one of these like dongle thingies, but it's okay. Battery life is brilliant, so I get about 10 hours on it. In real terms, when I'm like doing some editing work, recording stuff, I get about 6-7 hours out of it. If I'm just doing like blogging and stuff like that, it does last a bit longer. So overall, absolutely fantastic. My purchase of last year, best purchase of the last couple of years, maybe the previous MacBook was the best purchase that I'd made. So I highly recommend grabbing one, and you can get some refurbished. And if you're thinking of getting one brand new, you're thinking of going for the M3 is, I think the benchmark was like 15% faster performance, but essentially it's the same machine. So you can pick up some like good deals from resellers, and also the Apple refurb store. If you Google that, you'll find some really good deals on there. So it'll probably work out like a $500 or £500 cheaper than an M3. So why not just save that money, and then you can use that to go get a case, get some accessories, etc. to use on it. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments if you agree with this mini review, and I'll see you in the next video.